Hello, friends. Welcome to this new session of book reading. We are reading the book Guru Leela Volume 5 Dimensions Beyond Horizons. We'll be starting a new chapter today, which is titled as Miracle at Kumbh Mela 2021. And it's written by Soma Seal from India. Uh, some information about the writer. Soma Seal from India has been connected to Mohanji since 2014. She is a key volunteer of Care Charitable Trust India and has been the president of Care from 2018 to 2022. There is a nice picture of Mohanji with Soma and also another picture of Mohanji. Starting the chapter Miracle at Kumbh Mela 2021. Annadan. Feeding hungry stomachs is beyond any boundaries of species, caste, and creed. When one feeds hungry beings, purification happens. This is why Annadan is considered Mahadan, a donation of the highest stature, especially when done on certain auspicious occasions. Annadan brings immense fulfillment. In my role as the president of Care, I have been fortunate to be in the middle of continuous Annadan for a long time, especially since the onset of COVID pandemic. I have witnessed and observed several miracles. I wanted to share one such amazing incident that happened yesterday, that is 19th of April 2021 in Haridwar, the venue of 2021 Kumbh Mela festival. With Mohanji's guidance, Amukher had organized daily feeding for the sadhus, the wandering saints at the Kumbh Mela, as this is a divine opportunity to serve. Due to COVID, doing this seva, the service consistently has been a challenge. Several hurdles came up. However, our determination to continue, excuse me, however, our determination to continue this seva has been strong since Mohanji explained the purpose of this seva in clear terms. The Kumbh Mela is a special occasion when several elevated saints, otherwise deep in their sadhana in Himalayas and elsewhere, come down to mingle with the common folk and shower their blessings. Mohanji also guided us on the right attitude to conduct this seva. Serve, serve everyone like you are serving a royal or god. The food should be of the highest quality. The attitude should be of complete reverence and respect. You never know who could be receiving your food. It could be Sai Baba, it could be Mahavatar Babaji, or even any other deity. Don't be deceived by outward appearances. Thank you, everyone. You are serving from the bottom of your heart. That's the Mohanji's guidance when you do the Annadan. Thanks to the dedication of our local volunteers and our generous donors, we have served food for almost 10 days now. This is during the Kumbh Mela of 2021. I must especially call out contributions of Savitri Chitrapu, our Care coordinator, and Mr. Vasudev Sharma, who is also called as Sharma ji. the Amukhe coordinator on the ground in Haridwar. So Mr. Vasudev Sharma is the Amukhe coordinator on ground in Haridwar. In enabling this noble seva, whenever we have not been able to serve, we have arranged for food packets to be made and distributed to the people at various locations in Haridwar. Within a week, our team had managed to serve over 1,000 meals. Excuse me. Once we started our Annadan at Kumbh, Mohanji advised us to serve the sadhus at Har Ki Pauri, the most auspicious bathing ghat in Haridwar. He guided us that saints of the highest stature would congregate there and we should not miss the opportunity to serve them. However, as we started working on this, the government imposed a weekend lockdown and our activities were delayed. Yesterday, that is 19th April 2021, it became possible for us to arrange for this Annadan at Har Ki Pauri. Sharmaji and a few other volunteers prepared around 100 food packets and took an auto rickshaw, a three-wheeler, to deliver this to the sadhus at Har Ki Pauri. Sharmaji narrates his experience below. It was about 6 p.m. and getting dark. Shortly before we reached the ghat, on a quiet and dark road, we spotted a Naga sadhu by the roadside, next to a forest area. He was calling out to us, "Hey, where are you taking the food? Bring it to us. This food is for us." Not taking him seriously, we turned a deaf ear and continued on our journey. As Mohanji mentioned, looks can be deceiving. However, a few moments later, our auto rickshaw stopped, and even when we tried to push it, it would not start again. We noticed that the Naga sadhu had come close to our rickshaw and was repeating what he had said earlier. Your auto will not move forward. Food, food which has been sent for us cannot go to Har Ki Pauri. By now, we realized that this call was not to be ignored. There was something electrifying about that person. So we parked the auto rickshaw by the side of the road, took the food packets out, and followed the Naga sadhu into the forest. As we walked deeper into the jungle, it became darker, and suddenly few street lights went off too. Soon we saw a group of 11 Naga sadhus gathered there. They were waiting for the feast. They were chanting and singing songs on Lord Shiva and Lord Dattatreya. We were totally mesmerized to witness this divine atmosphere. After offering prayers, we quickly served the food packets to all the Naga sadhus there. We offered the food with respect, and sadhus blessed us as they accepted the food. Some of them even had second servings. While serving the food, I just mentioned to them that this Annadan was happening with guidance and advice of Guru Mohanji. One of the sadhus said, "He is an avadhuta. You will never understand him. He is beyond your comprehension and understanding. You do not know his grandeur. We know your Guru is far away, but wherever you look, you will see him. He is everywhere. Yes, he will come to Haridwar next year. Good that the food has reached us." I had goosebumps after I heard the sadhu speak such high praise about Mohanji. The sadhu then asked, "Where is the dakshina?" We immediately offered dakshina, respectful offering of money, to all the sadhus. Then one of the sadhus said, "Child, you give us dakshina today, but remember it would reach someone by tomorrow." The food was meant for us. After feeding the sadhus, we walked back to our auto rickshaw on the road. It was very dark by now, but we were in a sorry, but we were in a different world altogether, still trying to assimilate this miraculous and divine experience. The experience was not over yet, though. As soon as we started the auto rickshaw, it started immediately without any further push or effort. The same auto had refused to move some time back when we were in a hurry to reach Har Ki Pauri. Just as it had stopped automatically, it started automatically too. With absolute awe and contentment, we returned home safely with just one expression: "Thank you, Mohanji, for giving us this opportunity." When Sharmaji narrated this incident to Savitri and me, I had goosebumps too. This place is not unknown to Sharmaji or others, but no one had spotted these Naga sadhus there before. Sharmaji and the team went to the same location today to serve the Naga sadhus again, but there was no trace of anyone there. Just a few dogs in the vicinity. I could only then think back to several other occasions where grace has made the toughest of seva possible, be it Annadan, disaster relief, clothing drive, or any other activities of Ammu Care. It also served to remind me a couple of important lessons. One, like many others, I may not recognize or fathom Mohanji's stature. However, statements about his stature and grandeur from a Naga sadhu are a timely reminder that there is much that my eyes can't see or my mind can't process. After all, this saint has never met us before, and neither are we likely to see him again. He is renunciate with no interest in the material world. So what motive could he have in describing Mohanji? Perhaps it was just to open our eyes to higher dimensions and piece together facets of Mohanji's grand plan to raise the entire Earth's vibrations. Second, it gave me a greater clarity as to why Mohanji gives certain directions. Time and again, I have seen that his directives often seem extremely challenging at the outset. But when we take the right steps with full faith, doors open and the road ahead becomes clearer. After all, if I had not persevered with the effort to serve at Har Ki Pauri, this entire experience might have been lost to us. This additional clarity not only helps us serve better, but more importantly, helps us receive much more grace and blessings. Before I conclude, I would like to pose a few questions for your contemplation. Why was Naga Sadhu waiting by the road just when our vehicle was to pass by? Why did he stop just our vehicle? How did he know us? How did the Sadhu know that food was being taken in the auto when it was not visible from outside and certainly not from a distance? How did he say this food is not meant to go to Har Ki Pauri when we had not told him our plans? Why did the auto not move at that moment but moved easily later in the evening from that same spot? How did sadhus recognize Mohanji or that he is far away? Our coordinators had not told him that Mohanji was currently in Europe. What made them describe Mohanji as an Avadhuta? Was it sheer chance that they were singing songs on Lord Dattatreya, the tradition that Mohanji represents? What did he mean by saying that the Dakshina would reach someone by tomorrow? Who were these masters? Where did they come from? Why was nobody there today? Did they go somewhere else, or did they vanish? I have been thinking about this since yesterday. I came to the conclusion that these sadhus were divine for sure. However unbelievable it might seem to my thinking mind, we have heard and seen that all the great masters come for Kumbh ever since it began. I have experienced this in earlier Kumbh Melas, Nashik in 2015 and Prayagraj in 2019. And this experience was another confirmation of that experience. It was also a reminder that Mohanji is at the Kumbh Mela through us and he is doing his work. My deepest gratitude to Mohanji for giving us this eye opening experience. Amazing, isn't it? That's the end of this chapter Miracle at Kumbh Mela. Um, there is a very nice picture of Mohanji at the next page. Jai Mohanji. Next week, we will start another chapter. Till then, stay safe and thank you for joining this session and have a good weekend. Thank you so much. Jai Mohanji.